My abs are well hidden. My thighs are built for chafing. I'm not really a runner.
Paul McCollum may not be athletic, but that's not stopping him from training for and running the Marine Corps Marathon in Washington, D.C. The Vietnam veteran from Flushing is turning 60, and until recently had never really run a race. That is, until his daughter, Marine First Lieutenant Rebecca McCollum, was deployed to Iraq.
Just that helplessness, what can I do?
He found his answer when he heard about the Fisher House Foundation. Military members wounded in combat while flown back to the States are often hospitalized for months and often at medical facilities located miles away from their hometowns. The Fisher House Foundation provides free lodging and flights for the injured service members' families so they can be with their loved ones. In fact, there's at least one Fisher House at every major military medical center in the U.S. McCollum's goal? Raise $10,000 running for Team Fisher House in this year's Marine Corps Marathon.
I don't know whether you've ever been in the hospital away from someplace alone, all by yourself. That's hard on them, and it's hard on the families.
The Kleinadlers at Swartz Creek know that feeling all too well. Their son, Staff Sergeant Bill Kleinadler, was struck by an IED in Baghdad in 2006. It's a phone call Ann will never forget.
Mom, I've been hit.
Bill survived and was brought back to the U.S., but hospitalized in Texas, hundreds of miles away. The Kleinadlers needed to see their son, and then they got the call from the Fisher House Foundation. The foundation would pay for their travel, reuniting the family once again.
His sister cried a lot and hugged him, and I was able to finally get to hug him.
Bill today is still receiving treatment in Texas. The Fisher House Foundation continues to pay for the Kleinadlers' flights, allowing the family to be together, and they say helping Bill to heal more quickly.
Progress so much faster. The attitude is so much better there. Moral support is right there, and they take it all in.
For Paul, it's stories like the Kleinadlers that keep him going, and he says he needs all the motivation he can get.
Tell me, what is the hardest thing about getting out here and training every day?
The hardest thing is knowing that a long run's coming up, 18 or 20 miles, and even as soon as I get it done, I'm thinking about, oh my gosh, next week I got to do another 18 or 20 miles.
Good weather or bad weather?
Good weather or bad weather.
When the training gets really tough,
I think about my daughter.
Paul's daughter, who's still in Iraq, has never been injured, and Paul himself has never even been inside of Fisher House. He says he hopes he never has to, but that's not stopping him from running the race until everyone safely crosses the finish line.
I'm a finisher. That's what I'm in it for. I'm a finisher.
Jocelyn Cannell, WNEM TV 5.